Alrighty, welcome to the Double D League. I'm your host Ryan with my co-host Blake, and we've got the very first game of the Double D League season. The Outlaws versus the Highlanders. We weren't able to get the logos in just yet, but we still got ourselves a pretty good game to start. Can you parry at the top? We kind of forced that pick and roll pass, almost got him to finish. Now the Highlanders are one of the oldest teams that we have in the Double D League. I don't know why they drafted a bunch of old guys. But I guess they're going for right now. They're going to see what they can do. Ooh, Arthur Miles, hard at the rim. Harris Day is starting, too. That's interesting. He could be a good six-man guy, but this is the first game of the season, so see what they do. Julian Orton's going to work on Marco Ramos. Not for very long, though. Lloyd with the hustle. Look at that. Glenn back at it. Running that same pick and roll with Arthur. Would normally force it to the roll man. Almost picked away. Glenn over his shoulder. Is that a hook shot from a point guard? Outlaws looking to get something going. It's been a slow start. Kenyon Perry. Right in his face.
Good mid-range shot.
Kenyon Perry is one of the better players on this Outlaws team. Obviously, first game of the season, a lot of things can change, but they definitely expect him to be the lead scorer. Glenn Armstrong with a move.
Oh, good move.
Ooh, that was tough. That little half spin was nasty.
It was indeed. You got to think both these teams probably trying to figure each other out. I mean, this is the very first game in the league. And,
yeah.
Probably going to be a slow start for both teams. They got to get the chemistry built up.
Keep going. Harris in the post, that's where he likes it. Seen a lot of ball movement that doesn't really need to happen. I think the teammate chemistry right now, everybody's just trying not to be a ball hog instead of taking their shots. Ken Byers, he's got a bit of a size advantage right now. He's working it around, trying to get a good shot. Ooh, the little floater. Both offenses has looked pretty sloppy to start. Kenyon working that again. Another forced pick and roll pass. Lloyd. Ooh, that was a good finish. Glenn again. Going back to that pick and roll with Miles. Ooh, sliced it through. Ooh, nice. Well, the Highlanders look to be spamming pick and rolls. Meanwhile, the Outlaws have been trying to work out this offense. Kenyon Perry will pull up. Ooh,
nice little pull up.
Yeah, that was very fundamental.
You definitely want to see the Highlanders go to their star player a little bit more. They've really not used Ramos at all.
Yeah, Marco has barely touched the ball.
Oh, speak of the devil. Wait.
Yeah, he almost went for a post-up. He's kind of shying away from the ball. Crawford's going to ISO on Harris. Ooh, a little behind the back, a spin. That was a tough angle.
That was very tough.
Good D from Harris. He's pushing now. Very slow pace to this game right now, but a lot of feeling out process. Julian Orton had a mid, didn't take it. Ooh, nice setup for Rashid.
Oh, knocks down the beautiful mid.
Marco, he's yet to score. Fires back to Ramos,
there
and speak of the devil. He is a tall power forward. That guy is definitely stout on this court right now.
You know what they say about them tall Europeans? There's a bunch of them.
They're bearded.
Yep, always.
Oh, Kenyon Perry with the backdoor lob. A little bit of a pull-up on the rim, too. Not called.
Caught him lacking on that one.
Glenn working. Trying to protect the ball now. Defended well from the Outlaws. Crawford's going to go back to work on Harris. Couldn't get it to go last time. I do not know the name of that move, but it worked.
I don't either, but it worked. So it is what it is.
Little point guard post game we're seeing here. Rashid. Oh, he's catching fire now. Big screen. Over to Lloyd. He's been well so far. Gets fouled at the rim.
Two teams so far, they've been in love with that pick and roll to start the game.
Yeah, and Lloyd, he does have a size advantage too. Arthur Miles is not the biggest guy at that position. Ooh, not able to make both. Ooh, Marco with a little bit of an outlet. Again, one-on-one. Almost got it to pick up. Layup,
Nope.
no good.
Had a little shove off there, but he couldn't get it together.
Yeah. Gotta get out the first game jitters. Julian Orton back to Lloyd. He's got a massive mismatch. They're gonna double team quick. Finds Harris. Good find.
Oh,
Lloyd has impressed me right now. He's setting big screens. He's rolling right. He's finishing okay. He's got a solid free throw. You can't just foul him to death. Oh, Glenn's just gonna a little bit of a miscommunication on opening night. My brain was sick. Frazier's checked into the game. Here's Julian. He's got a new matchup now. Big bodies to the rim.
goes right after the man off the bench.
Yeah, Frazier is definitely a skinnier man. That's why Julian is a top prospect. 'Cause he is young, but he is built like a grown man right now. And Gwen working that pick and roll, patient. Oof.
Another little hook.
Yeah, for a guy in his 30s, he plays like it. He definitely has the veteranship, the knowledge, the patience. Ran that pick and roll very well. Harris back to Orton. He's going to go back to work. Trying to body his way to the rim. Picked up. Off the turnaround fade. Oh.
So close.
This Outlaws team has a lot of offensive weapons.
Definitely. It seems like their team is meshing a little bit quicker than the Highlanders are so far. Oh, got it.
Arthur Miles got both of them. Takes the step in. Oh, what a move. What a move.
Beautiful move from him. Oh, Harris in the post.
Look at our first look at Harris stay in the post.
Jesus.
Ooh, big body. Whew. Yeah, that grown man's shoulder in you will send you back. And he's a young guy, too. He's another top prospect. The Outlaws had a solid draft. Julian Orton, Harris Day. Two top guys. Ooh, Hurley to the rim. Tries to get it with the left. Ooh, a little drop off to Julian Orton. He's going to get a big slam. Miles over to Byers. Back to Crawford. Crawford, a little flip up. Ooh. Highlanders are keeping in it, but this Outlaws offense is definitely scoring way more easily.
That's for sure. Back to Julian. And another easy move.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. They're just letting them come off one screen. No ISO in the post. I feel like these matchups just really aren't working for the Highlanders right now. Crawford over to Miles. He's had that three-point look a few times. Hasn't wanted to take it. Ooh, forced a pass. That's why you don't have a big man running that pick and roll like that. Harris might pull. He does. Whew. You can't give him that much space, though. I was about to say. Glenn running this offense again. Crawford over to Miles. Same play as last time. They're going to run it back. Change up the play. Crawford's going to have to go one-on-one. 2 seconds left.
Fight
layup.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Julian off the leg of Crawford. Slows it down. That's smart. And the Outlaws recovered well, too. There's no crazy mismatches right here. They're still matched up well. Ooh, Glenn. Ooh, Glenn.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Lord. That man's been in the league a while.
You can tell for sure.
Honestly, Glenn Armstrong has really impressed me, too. Just his patience and his decision-making. He's definitely got some refined moves. Alrighty, started the second quarter. The Outlaws starters have gotten the better of the Highlanders, but it's a team game. Got to see what that bench is doing. Also, Marco Ramos took a big rest, and now he's back in.
So is Keon Perry for the other team, so looks like the two stars for both teams are going to start off the second quarter.
Yeah, the Highlanders immediately getting a foul going to the free throw line. That's exactly what you need. Get these guys some warm-up shots. Oof.
Looks like he may need a few more warm-up shots.
He definitely needed that warm-up shot. Gonna try a second. All right, first look at this bench unit for both teams. A little bit of a mixture for the Highlanders. Ooh, working. Stop and pop almost. Bennett pushing to Hawkins. He's trying to go on Chris Francis. Drops it back. Almost hit him with the walk-back cheese. Bennett's got some room.
Oof.
And that's why he's not in the starting lineup. Kenyon Perry working.
Oh,
He's got Marco Ramos on him. Oh, back to him.
Just too fast for the big man.
Yeah, that's just a 33-year-old and a guy in his prime. He's been a bit of the missing piece for the Highlanders. That's a feisty young man, Hurley.
Yeah, he's already picked up his second foul.
Highlanders moving around. Still trying to get Ramos involved. Oh my God, his third foul.
Coach, you're going to have to get him out of here.
He really came in this game, immediately attacked the basket, took a tough forced shot, and fouled 3 times.
Oh, bad shot.
Awful shot. Highlanders looking lackadaisical here. Oh, they pull up mid in his eyeball.
Oh I mean, Keon Perry is 6'7". I'm pretty sure he's got a bit of a height mismatch right now.
Yeah, the Outlaws just hitting everything right now. Highlanders looking a little bit lost. Can't get their offense going. Nice drop off. That's exactly what you need. And I want to see a little bit of post game from Marco Ramos too. It appears like he's running center right now. He does have a size advantage on most people, so you think he would use that and try to get closer to the basket. Tough shot there. Ramos with the rebound. Oh, they tried to push, but off the foot of Kenyon Perry. They're driving now. He's got kind of a lane. A little step back jumper. Ooh.
Someone's catching fire. He's got 12 points already.
Yeah, that's crazy. 6 for 7. Highlanders might need a timeout here. They're not going to call one. Coach going to see another possession or two, I suppose. Pick and roll game in the corner. We'll pull up mid.
Oh, smooth.
Nice fundamental, but that's all these old men got.
Yeah.
they need that spark to really get them in there, but they just keep getting outran, outperformed. Sprinted around again. Chris Francis.
Good recovery defense, though.
He also maybe didn't need to go with fadeaway.
Perhaps.
Could have helped. Over to Johnson. Nice backdoor find. Highlanders still within reach.
It's only a 6-point game. They're not. They may get behind by a little bit, but they usually keep in it.
Met at the apex. Bennett. Nobody on him. Nobody picked up ball. And that is the flip side of having a young team is nobody knows to pick up ball in transition. Hit that screen hard. Perry.
Right back at him.
Ooh.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, a little bit of a heat check, too. That was a tough closeout. And Johnson with a quick first step and pull up. Caleb Martin looking shot there. Perry over to Hurley. He turns it over again. Hurley's had an abysmal game right now. Highlanders driving. Finds Frazier. He's way too deep in that paint. Now it's a 1-point game just like that. Hurley with the ball. Everybody get on the edge of your seat. Almost a turnover again, but Kenyon Perry able to dunk that one through. Look at Hurley pressure the ball, man. He's picking him up half court.
Oh, Marco in the post. There it is. And
the
one.
first step around him almost really could have been a foul.
Absolutely should have been a foul. Quick pull up
Francis. Yeah, Wally Webb is a large center. He's a stocky guy, so he can bang with the height of Marco. It was a nice drive there, but not able to get it to fall. Sarge to rebound. Francis has started slow, but I've liked his shot selection. Sarge looking, finds the backdoor cut of Kenyon, and he's still on fire. Finally a timeout for the Highlanders.
16 points on 73% shooting.
In 12 minutes.
That is.
In 12 minutes.
We may be about to see a 40-piece tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Looks like, well, Glenn Armstrong's definitely back in for the Highlanders. And looks like most of the starters are back in.
Yeah, going to sit Marco, though. I guess at 33 can't play too long. Glenn Armstrong's still running this offense to perfection. I don't know where they'd be without him tonight. Glenn pressuring the ball pretty heavy. Don't want him to use that screen. Finally does. Pull up over 2. Maybe not the shot the Outlaws wanted. No ball movement. Tough contested pull up. For a 2 nonetheless. Crawford pressured by Harris today. They've had a bit of a battle tonight. Oh, Crawford, the up and under.
Crawford wins that battle.
Yeah, he's ISO'd him a few times and been able to take him. Harris is the younger guy. Maybe he just needs a little bit more years under him. Rashida. Super open.
Cool.
Fans getting loud now. Ooh, Crawford, another open look right back at him.
Tough miss.
Oh, Rashida move on Glenn. Kind of had him for a second. Glenn once again kind of bodying him away from the screen. Lloyd down low. He's been successful down there. Still is. Arthur Miles just not big enough. We'll say both teams have played solid. It kind of came off a little sloppy, but solid field goal percentage for both teams. I feel like their offense is working. Glenn Armstrong is going to go to the basket for 2.
Had Crawford wide open, but
And both good for Armstrong. Highlanders, just because of their fundamentals and solid, slow, high IQ offense, they've barely remained in this game. Oh, Harris, a warm-up jumper. That might be what he needed to get going. These Outlaws really trying to stretch that lead. Glenn once again, working through that pick and roll. Oh, finds the more athletic Miles. That is the flip side. He is faster. Lloyd can't keep up when he gets running. Gordon again, back to Harris. They're looking to double. Woo!
doesn't matter.
He said you're too little, buddy. And these point guards are really beating up each other on that perimeter. He's guarding him from 35 feet out. It's crazy. Crawford going back one-on-one with Harris. Oh, gets his own rebound. Miles, he's down low. Gotta go fast. Doesn't want a 3-second. Couldn't get the first one to fall. Gets his own rebound.
Good hustle from Arthur.
Using that Harris Day screen. So bodying up with Glenn. Glenn's a big guy. A little bit of a forced layup. Miles going to pull down the rebound. Some mismatches here. Glenn's got Lloyd on him. Which means Arthur Miles is going to hopefully abuse this matchup. He's got the smallest guy on him. Oh, Crawford still again. Making Harris look like a liability out there.
Highlanders keeping it close. They're just not able to get that lead from the Outlaws.
You're only going back to work. A little bit of sauce. Lloyd, he is dangerous when he gets right. Too close to the basket.
Just too big, too tall.
Got some long arms on him, too, it looks like. Glenn had the step. Back to Crawford. He's been hot. He wants the whole left side of the floor opened up. Harris there. Trying to body him. Ooh. I mean, fouling him is not defending him. he's kind of getting exposed right now. Marco coming back in. He's had a little bit of an underwhelming game, but not embarrassing.
No, he's picked up some big rebounds, but they're just not going to him on offense very much.
Yeah, he definitely needs to demand the ball a little bit more on these possessions where they're struggling. And if he gets in this offense a little bit more, they could probably make a push. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Gordon. They've run that play before. Didn't work that time, but Lloyd.
Oh, good defense, though.
Might have smoked it, though. Might have been his own mistakes. Harris Day picking a ball. Marco with the mismatch. See if they use it, though. Oh, Crawford. Just straight up in his eye. Oh, wow. My Lord. Crawford really keeping him in this game. A 1-point game going into half. Really just because of Glenn Armstrong and mainly Crawford right now. He really caught fire in that second quarter.
Crawford finally realized that Harris Day not the best defender.
You know, the entire coaching staff loves the way they're playing. Sharing is caring, and these guys are playing for one another right now. It's awesome to see.
Judging from the oohs and the ahs in the studio, I think we all agree. And let's take a glance at what lies ahead. A look at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at Colorado Springs. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year?
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
18 assists to 10 for the Outlaws.
But both teams are shooting 59% from the field, so.
They're making shots. It's a high-scoring game. All right, we got the start of the second half. Been a close one. Crawford really caught fire in that second quarter. See if he can keep that going. Kenyon Perry's been hot all game. Miles, they keep running that play for him. Hasn't taken that three-point shot yet. Crawford almost fouled off. Really, that's a big man he just finished on, too.
That's crazy. And obviously, he might still be on fire coming out of halftime.
Yeah, standing layup on the opposing center is pretty nutty. Oh, Lloyd doubled. So a little bit of an adjustment there. They were not doing that last half.
Ooh, and an offensive three.
Yeah, the Highlanders coming out with a different game plan. Also, they've got their first lead in a while. I like that Glenn is making this game slow with the pace, though. Can't let these young guys get out, get running. You do have the older team. Ooh, Kenyon Perry picks that one off. Had some options for the break, but going to slow it down. No, he's going to go one-on-one.
He doesn't need those options.
Yeah, like I said, he's been one of the main guys. He's got 16 right now, shooting 73%.
Actually, he has 18. He had 16 in the first half.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, behind you.
Maybe could have took that, but ooh, Marco. Maybe the wrong decision not to shoot that.
Oh,
That was nice, though.
it was very nice.
That was some old veteran gameplay.
Marco can shoot a three ball, but he prefers to take mids and inside shots.
Yeah, but that setup from Glenn was pretty phenomenal, though. He had a picture-perfect catch and shoot in the corner. Perry.
No way. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Lord. These are defended pretty decently as well.
There's 20 for him.
Armstrong looking, finds the
There
cutting
it is.
Crawford.
They finally get that play to work.
Crawford, once again, not able to be stopped in the second half. Outlaws don't really have an answer right now but to try to score themselves. Both teams were shooting a 59% going into the half, but I don't think a team has missed yet. Harris. Over to Orton. Clock's going down. He's going to have to heave. But the way this game is going, I would not have been surprised he made that. And they're picking up Glenn from 35 feet out. Marco with a tough finish. Honestly, could have been a foul.
They're definitely getting him a little bit more involved here to start the third quarter.
Yeah, the Highlanders looking sharp.
Coach must have got on that butt.
Yeah, Lloyd really got a double team to start the half, caused a turnover. And they were not doing that in the first half. Sometimes these coaches don't make adjustments, but I'm liking that the Highlanders knew that something had to change. Crawford again. Oh, Harris beats him at the apex.
Good recovery from Harris Day. My goodness.
Yeah, he is the younger guy.
He might be getting a little bit mad. He's getting whooped right now.
Highlanders back to Crawford. He wants that one-on-one. He wants that get back. He drove it to another player, though. It might be a jump ball.
A jump ball with 0.7
Yeah.
seconds is going to be a little hard for the Highlanders here.
Might see a tip in, honestly. Marco.
Oh my goodness, it almost worked.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably the guy you want to go to. Lloyd with a mismatch. Didn't opt to take it. Kenyon.
Oh my
Oh, he's
goodness.
still hot.
Yeah, it's his night tonight. 23 points. He's already got 7 on this quarter.
Yeah.
My goodness. Yeah.
Immediate timeout, yeah. Playing off the screen. Slow and methodical as always.
Oof.
Ooh.
Thought he could throw it up quick over the big man, but the big man was ready that time.
Yeah.
Orton wide
Joy,
open, little
way
fadeaway.
open. Made that shot a little tougher than it needed to be. Glenn working, finds the cutting Crawford again. He's honestly the answer for the Kenyon Perry right now.
He is.
Just let him score too. And these point guards are really picking up each other 40 feet out.
Nice finish.
Tough layup.
9 lead changes, 7 ties. This has been a
Yeah.
very close game.
Very back and forth. Crawford. Oh my lord.
Harris Day is getting absolutely exposed tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Harris Day is known as a scorer. Definitely not known as a defender. Offensively, he's been there a few times, but not able to do too much. Wow, what a dangerous pass there. Harris. Oh, wow.
Kind of just threw that one
Yeah,
up.
lucky that even hit the goal.
Crawford,
Pleading his case.
or flirting.
Harris gonna get booked to go. Miles still not taking that three. Just the chest pass into the face of Harris. That's a turnover.
Got a fast break. Can they use
Yeah,
it?
they've got
KO.
numbers. Look up, Harris. Oh,
Some would say he's feeling a little bit angry about getting scored on.
yeah. I mean, well, that's just the side of being young that people don't want to talk about. Gets emotional. Doesn't look up. He had a wide open guy to his right for that dunk.
Yeah, and it was Keon Perry who's
Yeah.
been on fire, so. Or not. Seems
He
like
still
he
wants
the
it
ball
back. Oh, Kenyon. Pushing.
Oof. Hesitated a little bit on that one.
Harris is definitely more involved in this third quarter, but I think he's just demanding the ball.
Yeah.
Gordon. How to make that one fall? You know, maybe it helps if you don't do a running fadeaway.
Yeah.
Man, look at him. He's literally picking him up from 40 feet. Allowing him to drive to the basket just like this. Almost a crazy finish. Arthur Miles on Lloyd. Byers has been extremely quiet as well.
Yeah, really haven't got him going in the offense, but he does have Keon on him, so.
Oh, Crawford. Oh, my Lord. Just going to work on Harris.
22 points.
Not going to be the Rising Stars game. We are going to see some different people play the game. Hurley's back in. He had a pretty crazy first half. Armstrong. Ooh.
Oof.
Good find from Frazier. Does get the second to go. Yeah, might come down. You look at this box score at the end of the game. You look at the free throws and you lost by 2 points. Might sting a little bit. Big screen from Wally Webb.
Good pick
Oh,
and
right
roll.
into the hand of Frazier.
Good pick and roll defense right there.
Let's see if Hurley has calmed down a little bit. He was picking up fouls in a quick hurry. Crawford, oh
That was
my
a
Lord.
Absolute foul on that one.
Yeah, Wally Webb has gotten away with a few. Oh, Orton,
pass.
good ball movement. Outlaws looking pretty solid on that play for their first game together.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
I've definitely seen a teammate.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Hurley.
Trying to get another steal. Finally gets one.
Yeah, only his 15th attempt.
Oh, now Glenn Armstrong with a foul.
Almost a complete unit change for the Highlanders.
I think Outlaws have most of their backups in. The only starter I see so far is Alonzo Crawford.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
going to need him in as long as possible.
think
Hurley.
Rashid Young may be in as well, playing with
Oh,
two.
Wally. At that big size. No. Driving lap, not exactly his game, but he's going to shoot two at the rim.
2 shots.
All right, it's been back and forth. I expect these Highlanders to repeat history and get back into this game. And Crawford's the way to do it. He's got a different matchup now.
They're too little right there.
Yeah. Hurley has been non-stop aggression. I mean, this guy sprints forward, tries to rip the ball non-stop.
He's definitely the Outlaws' energy guy off the bench. That's for sure.
Ooh, nice pocket pass to Wally Webb. They haven't really used him much. He's going to get fouled again. Marco really needs to get involved. I mean, Crawford's been fantastic, but you can't really expect him to continue this the entire game. Nice pull up for the Highlanders. Going back to that Wally Webb screen. He set some big ones. Tough pull up. He's just way too small of a defender.
Yeah, he is. Keon is just an absolute mismatch nightmare for the Highlanders.
Yeah, Kenyon, not Keon, but yeah. All right, fourth quarter. It's been a close one. Starting the quarter with Hurley. That is funny. Also, I feel like Hurley's going to pick up a little bit of a fan base just for being a crazy guy. Look at that.
His energy. High energy. You know the fans like a high energy player.
Yeah, they love somebody who just throws themselves at players. It's like a Matthew Dellavedova on crack. Good tough ball. Cleaned up by Frazier. Wally Webb says no. Kenyon's got some room to work. Might pull it out here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mismatch.
Big man. Nobody likes him. Nobody's helping.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he smoked it.
Marco.
Trying to go into bigger Webb. Oh, threw him out the way, too.
He said, get off me.
He's getting a little bit upset. This big fat guy getting away with all these fouls. He said, well, I'm dude one as well. Let me just throw him out the way. Perry. Oh, finds Webb. Yeah, Marco tried to help a little bit and cheat. So normally he's not the passer in that situation, but Kenyon's still looking up. Ooh, Johnson off the leg of Perry. That's honestly probably Perry's second, third steal now. Just off of off of leg.
Oh.
Hurley over to Francis. He's yet to score. Ooh!
Oh my goodness.
What
Hurley.
a pass. Yeah, definitely more energy in this fourth. Oh, Wally Webb met him again. Oh, Chris Francis. Try to get around him about 4 times. Same matchup again.
There it is.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, don't force yourself into a hook further away from the basket. Just big body, go straight to the rim. Outlaw's got a good cushion, and the Highlanders need a timeout. Good timeout, though. This is exactly when you want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So plenty of time. Just need to get the guys grounded a little bit. I'm really interested to see, too, if the Outlaws put Harris back in. Because he hasn't really been favorable in the matchup department. He hasn't really given you too much offensively to where he's still worth being in. Another block for the Outlaws. Oof. The Outlaws are just defending the rim like crazy in the fourth quarter. Kenyon, well, spin and a half, a little drive to the rim. Oh, my Lord.
Is that 30? 27 on 13 for 17.
He'll most likely hit 30. 13 for 17 is insane. Marco again. Going back to that fadeaway. That one falls. You know what? I was making fun of Hurley a little bit, but he's recovered.
Minus 3 fouls, honestly, he's had a really good game.
Yeah, that second half has been a completely different player. Oh, the and one for Kenyon.
Well, here's the opportunity for the 30-piece.
That's what I said. I don't know if they're going to finish the game with Harris Day.
No, I wouldn't at this point.
And Kenyon's going to get his 30-piece still. A little under 7 minutes remaining. Highlanders still playing slow, but I'm not sure that now is the time to do that.
Hurley.
Yeah, still pressuring the ball like crazy. Oof, tough shot. Griffin's first look at the ball. Finds Kenyon.
There was the heat check right there.
Yeah, I feel like the energy in the arena, just everyone held their breath every time he shoots. How much longer will it go on? Johnson with a lot of room to work off this pick and roll. Ramos.
And one? Okay.
Put it in. Ramos does get them both to fall. 10-point game, still a lot of time left. Although the Outlaws have caught fire and have not been extinguished. Harris, check back in. Perry. Oof, maybe cooled down a little bit, but that was a closeout. He's not wide open. Glenn searching. See that off-ball screen for Crawford set again. They're going to go back to it. Pull up. Defended well from Harris.
Oh, what a putback.
Yeah, that was crazy. The hang time for Miles. Harris over to Kenyon. That's way too open. Surely.
Oh,
no, he is actually cooling off.
Highlanders might have a chance.
Ooh, Ken Byers a little move. Not quite able to get around him. Crawford. Tough shot. Crazy
my
shot.
God.
Oh, my Lord. He is on one right now.
6
6-point game. Yeah, exactly.
They're not going away.
This young Outlaws team's really got to hunker down and work together. They're going to close this one out. This is where basketball IQ and more experience does come into play, and the Highlanders probably got the most of that in the league. Do have one of the oldest lineups, if not the oldest. And Perry
There it is.
finally gets one to go. That one is way too open, a warm-up jumper. That off-ball screen, again, honestly had him. Just I don't think he could have made that angle of a pass. 3 seconds remaining. He's going to have to hoist.
A big rebound.
Saved by Ramos. Oh, no! For their best player tonight, I think he's been a little disappointing.
Yep.
When you drafted him first in the Double D League draft, he's not playing well, and he's getting
Uh-oh.
the rebound ripped away from Lloyd, who is not a top guy in this league.
No, he's not, but
I mean, he might be, honestly, the way he's playing tonight, but it's also just Marco being a little bit disappointing. Crawford going back at Harris. Harris doing a little bit better at bodying up now. Trying to go back to that two-man game. 3 seconds. Glenn can't find some space. Hoists over 2. Ramos the rebound.
oh my goodness.
Not able to finish again. Honestly, the Highlanders have had chances. Julian patient, finds Rashid. Glenn Armstrong's a big guy, though. Harris, that's right where he feels comfortable. Around that block area, around that elbow area, he's dangerous offensively. Just defensively tonight has not been,
his name at all.
yeah, not what the Outlaws needed for this matchup. Byers,
Oh,
still a rough game for him. Not really able to give the team anything but a little bit of spacing. Harris, tough pull up in his eyeball. That is not what you need right now. Yeah, they're going to need threes and quick offense.
okay, there's a foul.
And that'll stop the clock. That'll get you some points. It's not a terrible thing to happen right now. Still some words. This is a feisty opening game for the Double D League.
Gotta think, first ever game in the league, you know, they want to make a statement.
Yeah, old guys versus young guys. Still a bit of a chance for the Highlanders, although not looking likely at this point. Although young Outlaws team could definitely choke this.
Young team makes a mistake. Highlanders maybe get a big 3.
Harris. Great look again. He had that same look last time. That might be the
Yeah, I
dagger.
think that might just be the dagger for this one.
A lot of good takeaways, though. I think Marco just needs to gel with this lineup a little bit, find more ways to work within the offense. Crawford again, doing whatever he pleases on Harris Day. He's getting bodied a little bit. Not looking up. Finally finds Lloyd. About time. Glenn finds Miles. Ooh. Maybe a little bit of a revenge bucket, but
Little bit
other
of
than that,
A poster right at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter because they're losing. But
yeah, not going to impact much, but we'll make the highlights, I guess. No comeback right now.
unless somebody wants to end it like he. That's what he did.
Yep.
He put it to bed. Crawford said, well, fine, I'll go score again.
Quinn finds Byers. All right, he'll be on the box score, but
Crawford one more time for the road.
hopefully he holds if he has any sort of sportsmanship, although they're still running a play. No, he has no sportsmanship right now. He scores again.
Was that for 30? Is that why he did that?
I don't know, but that is insane. That is so disrespectful.
He said, "You can't play defense." Oh my goodness. 100 to 90 was a good game, but Outlaws definitely they meshed a lot better in this one.
Yeah, very back and forth. Outlaws just caught fire, especially Kenyon Perry, and they just had no answer. Crawford couldn't keep up with that sort of scoring, although he did have quite a night himself.
Yeah, had a very good game, but you know, they didn't get Marco involved pretty much most of the game, which.
And when he did have the ball, honestly, he didn't do quite a lot with it. Player of the game goes to Kenyon Perry, obviously. I believe he had 36 on the night, so hard to argue that.
Played great defense.
The easiest block of his life, right
there. Yeah, I mean, I think he had 3 steals and a block.